America's history is rich and diverse, filled with stories of courage, progress, and perseverance. Across the country, historical landmarks tell the tale of its founding, struggles, and triumphs. Today, we're counting down the 10 most historical places to visit in America, from iconic buildings to cultural landmarks. Get ready for an unforgettable journey through time. Number 10. Independence Hall, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Independence Hall is one of the most important landmarks in American history. This is where the Declaration of Independence was adopted in 1776 and the U.S. Constitution was signed in 1787. The red brick building, built in the Georgian style, served as the Pennsylvania State House before becoming the birthplace of American democracy. Inside the assembly room, you can almost feel the presence of the founding fathers as they debated the future of a young nation. Visitors are guided through the room where George Washington was appointed commander of the Continental Army and Benjamin Franklin made his legendary speeches. Nearby, the Liberty Bell stands as a symbol of freedom with its iconic crack drawing thousands of visitors each year. Independence Hall is not just a building, it's a symbol of the ideals that shaped America. Number 9. Alcatraz Island, San Francisco, California. Alcatraz Island, often referred to as The Rock, is more than just a former prison. It's a site that holds layers of American history. Located in the San Francisco Bay, Alcatraz started as a military fort in the mid-1800s before becoming a federal penitentiary in 1934. It housed infamous criminals like Al Capone and George Machine Gun Kelly until its closure in 1963. The island is known for its inescapable reputation, but there were 14 escape attempts during its operation, with some prisoners vanishing without a trace. The Native American occupation of Alcatraz in 1969 also brought attention to indigenous rights, adding another layer of historical significance. Today, visitors can explore the haunting prison cells, listen to stories of life behind bars, and enjoy panoramic views of the San Francisco skyline. The blend of history and mystery makes Alcatraz a must-visit destination. Number 8. Mount Vernon, Virginia. Mount Vernon was the home of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Situated on the banks of the Potomac River, this sprawling estate offers a glimpse into 18th century life. Washington lived here for over 40 years, managing his plantation and serving as a leader of the American Revolution. Visitors can tour the mansion, which has been carefully preserved with original furniture, including Washington's study. The estate also features a working farm, where crops like tobacco and wheat were cultivated. A visit to Washington's tomb is a solemn reminder of his lasting impact on the nation. The museum on site offers fascinating exhibits about Washington's life, his role in the Revolution, and his contributions to the presidency. Mount Vernon is not just a historical site, it's a tribute to one of America's greatest leaders. Number 7. Colonial, Williamsburg, Virginia. Colonial Williamsburg is the largest living history museum in the United States. This restored 18th century town takes visitors back to the days before the American Revolution. Walking through its cobblestone streets feels like stepping into the past, with actors in period costumes bringing history to life. The town features over 40 sites, including the governor's palace, where colonial leaders once debated the future of Virginia. You can visit working tradespeople like blacksmiths and shoemakers, who use traditional tools and techniques. The historic Bruton Parish Church, built in 1715, still holds services today. Colonial Williamsburg also offers interactive programs, where visitors can take part in revolutionary debates or watch reenactments of key historical events. It's an immersive experience that teaches history in a hands-on and unforgettable way. Number 6. Ellis Island, New York. Ellis Island served as the gateway to America for over 12 million immigrants from 1892 to 1954. Located in New York Harbor, just a short ferry ride from the Statue of Liberty, this island holds stories of hope, struggle, and new beginnings. For many, it was the first step in building a new life in America. The Ellis Island Immigration Museum showcases exhibits that detail the immigrant experience. Visitors can walk through the Great Hall, where medical and legal inspections once determined the fate of arriving families. The American Immigrant Wall of Honor features the names of individuals who passed through the island, and visitors can even search for their ancestors in the extensive archives. A visit to Ellis Island is a deeply moving experience that highlights the diversity and resilience that shaped America. Number 5. Gettysburg National Military Park, Pennsylvania. The Battle of Gettysburg was a turning point in the Civil War, and the Gettysburg National Military Park preserves the memory of this historic conflict. Fought in July 1863, the battle was one of the bloodiest in American history, resulting in over 50,000 casualties. Today, the site is a solemn reminder of the sacrifices made during the war. Visitors can explore the battlefield, which spans over 6,000 acres, and see key locations like Little Round Top and Pickett's Charge. The Gettysburg Museum and Visitor Center features artifacts, photographs, and exhibits that tell the story of the battle. The Soldiers' National Cemetery, where President Abraham Lincoln delivered the Gettysburg Address, is also located here. Walking through Gettysburg feels like stepping into a chapter of American history that shaped the nation's future. Number 4. Mesa Verde National Park, Colorado. Mesa Verde National Park is home to some of the best-preserved Native American cliff dwellings in the world. The ancestral Puebloans built these structures over 700 years ago, carving their homes into the sandstone cliffs of southwestern Colorado. This UNESCO World Heritage Site offers a glimpse into the lives of the ancient people who lived there. The most famous dwelling, Cliff Palace, has over 150 rooms and 23 kivas or ceremonial spaces. Guided tours take visitors through these fascinating structures, revealing how the Puebloans used their environment to thrive in a harsh landscape. The park also features hiking trails where you can explore other ruins and enjoy stunning views of the surrounding canyons. Mesa Verde is a testament to human ingenuity and the enduring legacy of Native American culture. Number 3. Boston Freedom Trail, Massachusetts. The Boston Freedom Trail is a path that spans a distance of 2.5 miles and leads tourists past 16 historically significant places, each of which tells a different tale of the struggle for independence in the United States. Boston Common, which is the oldest public park in the country, serves as the starting point for the walk, which concludes at the Bunker Hill Monument. Along the route, you will stop at a number of famous locations, such as the Old North Church, Paul Revere's house, and the location where the Boston Massacre took place. Brick paths are used to denote each stop, making it simple to navigate between them. These locations are brought to life through the telling of stories of revolutionaries and patriots during guided tours. In addition, the United States Navy's Constitution, which is the oldest commissioned battleship, is a part of the path. Taking a stroll along the Boston Freedom Trail is similar to retracing the steps of the revolution that created the identity of the United States of America. Number 2. Pearl Harbor National Memorial, Hawaii. The Pearl Harbor National Memorial in Honolulu, Hawaii stands as a powerful reminder of one of the most pivotal moments in American history. On December 7, 1941, a surprise attack by Japanese forces on Pearl Harbor drew the United States into World War II, changing the course of global history. At the heart of the memorial is the U.S. Arizona Memorial, a striking white structure built over the remains of the sunken battleship U.S. Arizona. Over 1,100 sailors and Marines lost their lives aboard the ship, and it remains their final resting place. Visitors can take a short boat ride to the memorial, where they can pay their respects and view the names of the fallen etched into the marble walls. The site also features exhibits that provide a deep dive into the events of that day, including artifacts, photographs, and personal stories from survivors. Nearby, the battleship Missouri, known as the Mighty Mo, is where Japan formally surrendered, marking the end of World War II. Visitors can explore its decks and imagine the historic moment that brought peace. Another highlight is the Pacific Aviation Museum, located on Ford Island. Here you can see aircraft used during the war and learn about the bravery of the pilots who defended the skies. Pearl Harbor is more than a historical site, it's a place of reflection, resilience, and respect. It serves as a poignant reminder of the sacrifices made for freedom and the enduring hope for peace. Number 1. The National Mall, Washington, D.C. The National Mall in Washington, D.C. is often referred to as America's front yard. This iconic site stretches over 2 miles, connecting some of the most significant landmarks in the nation's history. It's not just a park, it's a symbol of American democracy, progress, and remembrance. At the heart of the mall stands the towering Washington Monument, a tribute to the country's first president. Nearby, the Lincoln Memorial honors Abraham Lincoln, whose leadership preserved the Union during the Civil War. Its marble steps are where Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his famous "I Have a Dream" speech, making it a symbol of the civil rights movement. The National Mall is also home to the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, with its black granite wall engraved with the names of over 58,000 soldiers who gave their lives. The World War II Memorial and the Korean War Veterans Memorial pay homage to those who fought in global conflicts. At the eastern end of the mall sits the U.S. Capitol, the seat of American democracy, while the Smithsonian Institution's museums line its sides, offering visitors a chance to explore everything from natural history to space exploration. The National Mall is not just a place to visit, it's a place to reflect on the values, sacrifices, and achievements that define America. Whether you're walking its paths or standing in awe of its monuments, it's an experience that leaves a lasting impression. From the halls of independence to the cliffs of ancient civilizations, these historical places remind us of the stories that shaped America. Which of these landmarks would you love to visit? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more journeys into history.